Hello everybody, this is DoWork LT. I'm coming at you today to discuss what I feel to be a very important safety item. I speak about things that I think are important for our personal everyday preparedness. And if that's anything from a firearm to the little tool I'm going to discuss with you today, that's what I think is very important. I generally live to avoid the mayday and avoid problems developing. We're sitting here in my car today because I'd like to talk a little bit about some of the negative potentials after you've crashed your car. There's been a few high-profile cases of late where someone has crashed their vehicle and needed to make a very emergent exit from the vehicle because the vehicle was beginning to be consumed by fire. There's also the scenario where you may have overturned or driven your vehicle after an accident into a waterway, and you need to get out quickly. And some of these cases, they're very dynamic. You've compromised the structure of the vehicle. You may or may not be able to open your door. So next best thing is your windows. I know of a case such as this, or a couple of high-profile cases of late where the door was jammed, a person needed out of their vehicle, and a law enforcement official made a go at the passenger window with their tactical baton. Unfortunately, when they penetrated the window with the swing of their baton, they also struck the occupant driver in the head with the baton, which is a devastating trauma to that person's head. Many of us have seen the case recently where an officer placed in this unfortunate circumstance made the decision to draw their firearm and put a round through a window to breach it. Now, that case ended with a happy, saved civilian, but I want to discuss a more appropriate and definitely less risky choice than both of those, putting objects through the windows. You pick the right tool for the job. And I want to talk today about the Rescue Me. This is a window punch / seatbelt cutter that I've been using in the streets as a firefighter for many years, and have had great success with this in windows and seatbelts. It's a very safe device. We've seen some others, the spring-loaded punch. That's obviously an effective tool. We've seen the rescue hammers or the emergency hammers. Those are effective depending on the situation. If you're in water, the limitation with the hammer is that you have to swing your hand or swing your arm to strike the window, to put the point on the glass to breach the glass. If you are indeed submerged, you may or may not be able to swing your arm hard enough to hit and breach the glass. So I don't really like that as an effective tool. I have used this with success for years, and because of how easy this tool is to use, I have taken a piece of paracord and basically affixed them to the gear shift of both mine and my wife's vehicles. And talk to my wife about what glass she can take with this and what she needs to do. Also, explaining how to use the seatbelt cutter. It's fairly obvious, but to persons who have never done it, maybe they just need a little bit of instruction. But this tool, it simply presses up against the glass as it sits in my vehicle. I would pull it off the gear shift. I would take it and simply push it against the glass, and the glass will fragment, and you can push it out and exit the vehicle. If your seatbelt is, for some reason, unable to be removed, or you're helping another person where you've reached the glass for them and you need to get them out but you can't reach the seatbelt, this cutter is very effective, and it'll take it out pretty quickly, and then you can exit the vehicle. But this Rescue Me tool is very nice. They're available on Amazon or thefirestore.com for $8-10. But I think it can give you a great peace of mind, because more so than any potential trauma or deadly event, or potentially deadly event, the motor vehicle crash, I think, is one that we all have a specific vulnerability to. And as such, whether you're the person involved or you witnessed the accident and a car is on fire and you need to assist someone in getting out, don't start throwing things through the glass. Just simply prepare yourself with an appropriate glass-taking tool so that you may render aid or self-extricate. Just a little bit about glass. You're going to want to limit this attempts with this tool to mostly your sides and often your rear window. Don't use this on a windshield because generally every windshield is going to be a laminate material. All it's going to do is make a slight punch in the window and you're still not going to be able to get through it. Front windshields need to be used with a glass saw. The same laminate construction is being used in some rear windows, so you may or may not have success with this or any other window punch. But these windows, side windows, are most generally of a tempered glass construction. So as soon as you hit this, the whole thing's going to splinter or kind of fragment, and you can push it out and make your way out. Very small pieces of glass will be present, not big heavy shards like some people imagine, but this will clear out very easily and won't offer a lot of danger once it's broken. It may take a couple of punches, but if you hear it, that's going to be the sound. And you see here, that little thing is what you're looking for to come out. That little spike, that little window punch is all it takes to breach a window. The smaller the point is, the easier it is going to be to breach a window. So that's how it's going to happen. That's going to be how it actuates. And when it pushes against the glass, it just pops out, and there you go. Again, these are just a few bucks. Can be an absolute game changer if you have this when the chips are down. This little thing can save yours and your family's lives if you need to exit a vehicle or someone else is trapped. So this is the Rescue Me. Check it out. Give it a shot. Put one in yours in the spouse's vehicle, kids' vehicles, and teach them a little bit about glass removal. Side to side, front to back, not so much. Side to side, you'll be in good shape. Let's get people in the know about these, because we don't want to be stuck in our vehicle and we want to be out of it. So this is the Do Work LT. Wear your seatbelts, drive safely, be careful out there, and have fun. We'll talk to you later.